Hello, I'm Max Balegde, and I'm George Clarke, and welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business. Yes, we did. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are. But it won't always just be us, because some weeks we'll be joined by a special guest. Oh my freaking god, it's the first one in a while where we actually are joined by a guest. Max isn't here, but Alexis freaking Warr is. Yeah. Woo. That probably made no sense to you because usually Max does the other parts to that. Hence why
did that
seamlessly.
Notice,
thank you. Did you notice that I changed my voice there?
I did. Is that how Max sounds to you?
I thought you just British just merged into one big sort of ball of accent.
I love it.
Thank you.
Love being surrounded by accents.
Anybody unaware who Alexis is, get to know, idiots. She's one of the... she's one half of the best Strictly partnership ever.
Woo, woo, woo.
How freaking yeah. Alexis, you may have noticed, is American. She's a newbie over here. How have you been finding it, Alexis?
Absolutely incredible.
How long have you actually been here before Strictly started recording?
Let's see. Got here mid-July.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know math. So however many months that is.
She's American. We've been through it.
It's been crazy. Because I visited in the past before. But this is the longest time I've been like here consecutively. Like getting to experience the different seasons.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're from Utah. You said that Utah's seasons are potentially even more crazy than this.
Well, the thing here is that I feel like you go through all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, no, that happens.
That happens. In Utah, it's more of just like summer, winter, spring, winter, summer, spring, fall, winter, summer.
That's how the seasons work in Utah. I'm learning all sorts of things here. That seems like I feel like anybody unaware.
Can you repeat it, please?
That feels actually incorrect. But what I was getting at is it apparently gets very, very cold in Utah. This is so strange because I obviously know you very well now, and I'm like trying to sort of backtrack and be like, what do we tell people?
This is strange.
Yeah, how do we dial this back? What was this? Let's just go straight back to. Everyone knows you from Strictly in the UK, at least people watching. What was it like when you got that cool, Alexis? I'm literally just... I've been sat next to her when she's been answering these questions. Now I'm asking you them.
I love that you're asking me them this time.
Tell me.
Okay, well, so I had a good friend pitch me to a producer.
Oh, is this how it worked?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We're really backtracking.
Because you were on Dancing with the Stars, right?
I was on Dancing with the Stars. I was doing stuff for them on and off for several seasons. I did troupe, filled in as a pro, and then I did some like other stuff down there, lots of tours. And I kind of hit this like rut. And I had a friend reach out to one of the producers. Well, first he asked me, he's like, what do you think of potentially like going to the UK and doing Strictly? And I kind of laughed at first because I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Downgrade? As if.
No, not even. Opposite, quite actually. But it was just like, I obviously knew it as the original version, but never thought that little Lex here would go.
Little Lex? That's not sticking. I don't know.
I was just trying to see if it stuck. That didn't work. Scratch that. But yeah, anyway. And I was just like, I mean, why not? Because like I'm very similar to you where it's just like don't really say no to things, just like let's freaking go and try it and see what happens. I didn't think much would come out of it, and then reached out to a producer, sent him my stuff, and then the producer reached out to me, and then I sent him more stuff, and then we had several Zoom meetings, and then I had a Zoom meeting with the director, and then all of a sudden it was a day in May, and I was in Florida with my family.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice and early in the morning. I got woken up to a call, and I had crazy bedhead and everything.
Is this where you filmed you did a TikTok, right? Straight after?
Yes, that was it.
Of course, she's got a content brain screwed
on. Yeah, you're
on.
like, what the heck?
Just like, straight there. Oh, gosh, I was Strictly with a freak.
You know, I'm just like, whoa, this is glam. But yeah, and I thought it was a dream first because I was still in that dream state because I wasn't fully woken up yet. And yeah, I said, would you like to be a pro on Strictly?
Well, congrats.
And here we are.
She freaking deserves it. Have you seen people been going crazy for your ass? Your choreo. She's a choreo queen. I knew it, but now the people know it.
Oh, wow.
She's getting her flowers. Speaking of, Alexis has been sort of just doodling while she's been sat there.
I'm leaving my mark on Max's desk.
She's popped her little flower on there.
Yeah.
All sorts. Oh yeah, we can give you a tour of the set actually.
Please do.
All sorts going on.
Take me into your world.
This is actually a prop now.
That's mad origami.
It's from our tour. What do you even call that? Trailer? I don't know. Ad? I don't know. When we released we were going on tour, that bullshit was in it. That stayed there.
Wait, you just made that when you found out you're going on tour.
Oh, no, long story. you clearly don't watch our videos. That's rude. I've got these little crochet frogs. A fan gave us them on tour. I believe it might have been Manchester.
Did you name them?
One of them. I haven't named them. You can give it a name if you want. By the way, people watching probably just seen this and gone, what the fuck, I gave that to them. I didn't even realise that was on their desk. What's this one?
Freddy.
Freddy the Frog. Genius.
It works.
We got little photos of, if these are you, I'll look at you every day.
Is that fans?
Yeah, they signed a croc and they wrote like a full story on it.
Oh.
It was pretty insane stuff.
That's cool.
If you look around, we got this.
Yes, I saw this with all the names and signatures.
It's Edinburgh, so it must be like Fergal or something. We got all sorts. Oh, down here. That's Max's painting of me.
Spot on.
And that's my painting of Max, except this is what he looks like. And I was like, hey, look, glow up. This is what you could look like. And he did.
It's like the Princess Diaries.
Since this painting, he has glown up.
Really? So you need to add another one.
People think he daddied right now, but yeah, he's
major daddy.
He has tanned, but he does fake tan.
I see. I was just thinking you're just adding some.
Cringe, right? I hate people that fake tan.
Oh my gosh, it's like. You look
but
not
he's got
tan
a beard
at all.
Now. He's got a beard now.
Yep, love it.
Anyway, yeah, there's just all sorts. That was when we went on tour. The little T-shirt behind you. I don't think there's any other t-shirts for any memorable moments around.
Why are you guys blushing so much?
Just art. You won't understand. Oh God, I forgot. There's another T-shirt for another memorable moment.
Wow, whoa, Clarke! Crazy. Wait, we need your El Clarko.
No, this is quite funny. They're supposed to say Useless Hotline on those glasses, and every single letter apart from the one H is just it's just
foreshadowing.
But that's when I scored a goal at Wembley.
Yes.
Speaking of tour, by the way, I've just been a little switch has flipped on my mind, and I've just remembered we've sold out every show apart from Newcastle and London.
Let's go!
Yeah. Which means if you are missing out on a ticket and you're thinking, oh, Jenny, Mac, heebie-jeebies, I want myself a ticket, go to London, go to Newcastle, get yourself a ticket. There's
Bing,
a
bada,
few
boom.
left. There's a few left, and you need to buy them. Otherwise, we can't say it's a sold-out tour.
Exactly what he said.
That's the only reason we're doing a tour. So
and I approve of this message.
Hell freaking yeah. That's what I'm talking about. They've really just switched up your vibe, those glasses.
I really do. I feel like I'm just channeling a character, like you with your spray tan.
Thank you. Yeah, this is new. Does this look different on camera? How tanned I am?
Honestly, on camera, it doesn't.
See,
I was saying the shirt really pops it.
Thanks.
Yeah, guys. He's obsessed with spray tans now.
I actually am.
He was getting quite pale, and he's like, I just can't wait for my next spray tan.
I'm worried that. No, genuinely,
yes,
because
no, he did.
Because you exfoliate, this shit comes off. You have to exfoliate, otherwise it goes all sort of dirty. So, but once it's off, Cal, I live for 2 to 3 days a week looking unbelievably tanned, and people are complimenting me, saying, "Oh, you look so healthy." Yaz says, "Oh, I actively prefer you with a tan." So now I'm
yes,
having
Yaz,
to
girl.
like. I'm like, shit.
I'm gonna have to start spraying.
Like, what the hell? I have to keep up with this man that I'm pretending to be for a few months. Well, hopefully a few months. We can reveal.
That.
Brrr. Well, it's not a reveal now because it's obviously by the time this comes out, everyone knows. We got through the movie week.
Woo!
Yeah!
Movies.
Ooh, except, I found out Americans don't call movies films.
No.
They call everything films.
Movies.
Anything that's filmed.
No, the
is a
other
film.
one is what was it? TV shows. Like TV shows.
You're
You
saying
say
it like
series.
that's not a thing that
No,
people
you
in the
say
UK
series.
call it. Do you guys have TV shows
No,
here?
no, you say films, but you also say like series.
Well, yeah, it's like a nice
I'm like TV show.
Watch a series.
But it's also when you refer to seasons, like it's like season 2, season 3. You guys say series, series 2, series 3. So
We can say season, we can say series. We say whatever the freak we want.
all I'm saying is I've never heard series before.
Okay.
In
Well.
season.
get-
Also, in that time you talked, I drew a beach.
No, are those birds upside down or are they waves?
That's birds.
Oh, those are birds.
These are waves. This
Wow.
is palm tree. Yeah. 10 seconds.
Nice work. Anyway, back to freaking.
Sorry, there's just so much to take in here.
Back
I'm
to
like a
freaking
distracted
movie week.
squirrel.
You.
Yes,
We
movie
got
week.
through. It was both of our first results show. We got through it. We high fived, etc. I
We did.
expressed my love for Doctor Who straight to Alex Kingston's face. Thanks very much, Claudia Winkleman, for that.
It's absolutely.
And yeah, you revealed something which has gone down unbelievably well online. Actually.
You want me to repeat it now?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Georgie Clarke, are you ready?
Oh shit.
Okay, wait,
yeah.
I'm going to take you back in the studio. Okay, so our movie is an iconic film that has broke the internet.
Oh yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh freak.
Woo, woo, woo. And guess what song we're dancing to? Soda Pop.
It's just crazy. You know, Cal, the producer, by the way, has just gone, which I get the producer's vibe with this.
Yes.
Get Internet Man to do the thing that's like broken all records on the internet. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it,
I'm waiting for you.
I don't know if they've chosen the correct Internet Man. I think we've said it before though. This is the third week in a row where we've gone, what the hell is George gonna do with this one?
All I'm saying is that
Because I know
we're
as much
showing
as
your
you right now.
versatility.
I know as much as you. I know that it's K-pop and it's to soda pop. You were saying something. Sorry.
we're gonna pop and pop to the pop.
That's what
To
I'm.
the pop.
That's what I'm worried about.
No, I'm saying that they really are showing your versatility because it's like week 1, the most emotional, easy breezy, like loving routine. Week 2, all of a sudden like raw, intense,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden we're like K-pop Demon Hunter, soda pop.
Have you heard the song, Cal?
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
I'm gonna play it for you right now.
Wait, you know what this means though? We have to do the TikTok.
We don't have to do the
You're
TikTok.
my soda
We are not.
pop,
we are
my
not.
little soda pop.
Right, you ready for this, Cal?
Yeah, go on, hit me.
Let's go.
This obviously has to go. This is copyright.
yeah,
so.
I might just
Yeah.
cut it out. To be honest.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Close your eyes and envision. Soda.
What I'll say is, if anyone thought you might struggle or like a certain vibe didn't suit you in week 1 or 2, this takes it to another level.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they're just taking him from boom, boom, but you know it's so good because
I'm not
it
getting
shows
eased
your
into anything right now. This is.
But here's the thing that I want to say and point out: you have been taking like everything on the chin and just like embraced everything, and it's like you no, take the compliment, take the compliment. But yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe I think I'm so glad they didn't make me do like because obviously results shows pre-recorded, so if they really need to, they can do. We'll retake that. They didn't really actually when we were doing it, but I'm so glad they didn't go. Oh, can we get one where you're actually like proper gassed that you got the song? Because my reaction was literally like,
His reaction was
oh
hilarious.
yeah, I love K-pop.
Which is very accurately.
Everyone was dying. Wait, I do want to ask though, how was your first result show? How
You were
did it
there?
for you? No, I want you to like
Oh,
explain
whoa,
how you
flipped
feel.
Flip the
Flip the switch.
script there.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we saw where we were on the leaderboard, and without delving too much into it, I don't even know if we're allowed to tell the exact way that the voting systems / point tallies work. But judges' scores do factor into voting, and it's it's done in a way where it's. I thought the judges when they told me how they did it, I was like, oh, the judges' scores actually factor into it more than I thought they would. I won't delve into it more than that because otherwise I'd be giving away exactly how it's done. I don't know if that's even allowed to be said. But so that's why getting higher up the leaderboard does matter, but you could still get through even if you were at the very bottom of the leaderboard. So it's not the be all and end all. But because we had got higher up, it's a sort of a bit of a weight off your shoulders, but you're never going to be comfortable, and it is an unbelievably tense situation, like no matter what. Awkwardly, I didn't know that our mics would be turned on. Did you know our mics was getting turned on when they said our names?
I didn't.
I
should though. I should know.
Because everyone else, it was saying people's names.
I mean, the mics are always on.
And they'd go like, they'd look at the camera, thank you.
We both mouth it.
Yeah, and we went backstage to watch everyone else's, and then we were like obviously like buzzing. We were like, oh yes, we were like in the first group that went out. It's not done in no particular order, obviously, but we were one of the first groups to go out, so we can just like chill. We can watch everyone backstage, see what's going on, and then I think it was. Who was it? It doesn't matter who it was.
Yeah.
But they said, oh, someone and someone. And then they just went, you could just hear them going, thank you so much.
And
like,
you
yes!
hear very clearly. And me and George look at each other and just like, oops. Because we mouthed it all.
I literally just looked at the camera and went,
and same. And I went.
You both did the exact same.
You probably hear like our ad libs. Like,
just hear our mouths squelching. That's disgusting. But that's the thing that occurred. Oh god, I don't.
love that.
Yeah. But then it is just really tense, and there's people that were like, we're definitely not going through. Ross had pretty much booked his flight back as it was. Well, he was unbelievably surprised, and I think you could tell when
they started tearing up. That was so precious.
Yeah. So he's just absolutely over the moon, and obviously, movie week, Man from Hollywood, boom, they go together like bloody.
I'm excited to see what he's doing.
PB&J, that's an American thing, and yeah. So, it's such a difficult situation when you're watching it backstage. Like, I don't want anyone to go home.
Yeah.
But someone goes through.
Well,
and
it's
you're
just
like,
the reality of it all.
Because they've gone through, and then you're like. But you're cheering anyone who's going for it. So it's not. It's just.
Well, and you also spent weeks together, and like bonding. Like this is the first time where it's like reality sits in. Like, someone's gonna be going home every week, and you're just like, wait, can't we just? It's
just quite weird because it feels like it's just got started, which in essence it has.
Yes.
But for it to just be getting started, and it already having the people leaving aspect, is quite scary. And I think. They were asking us about this in the VT backstage, and they were saying like, do you think the mood's going to change in camp? Yeah. And I was like, I think it naturally is going to. It kind of like doesn't have to, but it will just because people are going. But I'm hoping it goes. It's more of just like on show day. It's a bit more tense as opposed to competitive, because at the moment it's just very uplifting. Everyone loves. Yeah. Like we go off afterwards. After our things, we have to do some like the sort of burst through the door and sort of do a few bits to camera. But everyone's just like wants to rush back just so they can watch everyone's dances, because it is just like so.
Well, and for the dance off, like I feel like we were all just absolutely screaming for them and like cheering them on. Like I don't feel like that competitive energy, but it's just the room itself is just tense because it's like the darkened lights, the red, and then that like music that just makes your heart just drop to the center of the earth.
But anywho, we're true. we're back.
On our way to movie week.
But tell you someone who's no stranger to pressure. This guy. Did you see my goal at Wembley? No. It's bloody So You Think You Could Dance winner, Alexis Warr.
Oh, thank you. I would bow, but I'm sitting.
I touched on this earlier, and I think I don't think I've told you this enough. I feel like people are, at least in the UK, are just starting to be like, okay, fuck, she can dance. She's good. Not only can you dance, but you can choreograph. And people were coming up to me even on the launch show when we were recording. They're coming over like, because obviously nobody knew names and stuff really that much yet. They were like, your pro is good, and I'm like, I know, I'm grateful, but I'm like, oh, she's downgrading a lot.
Yeah, I paid him to say that.
I'm like,
I'll write your check
she's
later.
used to dancing with people who are like at least near her level.
No.
She's got to just go back to basics, and that's something I feel like is another thing that I didn't realize about the sort of Strictly thing. Is obviously all the pros are they are pros. You're used to winning. You do competitions. You're not used to. Well, you'll be used to criticism, but it'll be like, oh, your little pinky was down when it should have been out, as opposed to, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. Well,
so,
I feel like it just comes with a bunch of highs and lows. It's like the wins are like very small, but there's all that like in between. Like there was still lots of fails, lots of like it was just it's crazy. But that's literally why we love the show and love doing what we do, because then it's so cool to see someone else go through their first of like learning everything. And it's like there's nothing more satisfying than like, and I can say this for myself and I'm sure all the other pros can agree with me, like for example, watching you try something completely new, you get frustrated and all of a sudden it clicks and you get it and you're like, and you just like have this like ladder of like, oh, okay, yeah, like that makes sense. Like that's one of the most like rewarding and like satisfying things.
I in my head I'm like, if I was a pro and I'd got to like the top sort of 1% of my field, this is, people look at you and you go, fuck, you're so good at what you do. And like, even if you are like the best teacher in the world, if you just come across some dumb quote unquote celeb who just posts stupid videos from 3 inches away on his face on his TikTok, and he comes in and just
give yourself some love, jeez.
But doesn't know where to put his feet, and I'd be so annoyed, like, oh, fuck, just get it, mate.
No,
just pick it up already.
Here's the thing.
That's why I'm like, I admire your guys' patience.
No, thank you.
Congratulations. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh yeah. I didn't want it to be a thing on the night. That's why when they were asked in the VT, they were like, "Oh, do you want to mention your back?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't want it to be like a thing."
Yeah.
I'll mention it now just because.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I had like a pinched nerve all week in my back.
I know.
I had acupuncture halfway through the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went
Lots of physio.
Yeah, I went to physio 4 times last week.
Serious?
Yeah.
Do you know what caused it?
Yeah.
Cal, if you couldn't hear, has just asked, do you know what caused it?
You do know what caused it.
So, all the dancing and stuff was fine. What I will say is, the very first session when we started our American Smooth,
yes,
I went to physio the next morning because
your
my
back was still
bad,
kind of
and
reacting.
Like they massaged it and it felt fine. 2 weeks later, literally like that full time was fine. Then for the VT, we started the Paso. This was Monday, so I think we'd done like an hour and a half, 2 hours,
like
maybe.
a little bit, yeah.
But then we started filming VT stuff, and they made us do a time lapse, which I'll pull the curtains away. I'll do it. You. This doesn't come from you, BBC. If you watch it, this has come from silly idiot who's just revealed your secrets. That wasn't a time lapse of the full day. It was a time lapse of just like 6 minutes where we were just like running around doing shit. But hey, it's a very quick part. I doubt they'll care if I've said that. I mean, obviously they're not just going to keep the camera in the same place for the full day. Anyway, as a little bit of a joke and a laugh, I thought we were like, they were just like, oh, can you go over there, dance a bit, sit down? Can you do that? Can you do this? Can you do? So we sort of ran over. We picked up our racket and ball that we've got because, of course, what a better way to relax from dancing is having a tennis break. So
having some hitting competitions.
Yeah, so we just batter a little cock or ball around. Cock of the shuttle variety, that is.
Quite well, actually.
And then, we've improved.
Give us some credit.
And then I was like, oh, I'll just throw like a handstand in or something. And I like doing a handstand. I feel like I could if I keep my legs together, I probably would be better at it. But it doesn't feel fun when you do it that way.
Yeah, it feels
so
fun
when
when
I handstand. Say my arms are up like that, my legs will be over like that.
Yeah.
That sort of vibe.
Screenshot.
Yeah. So and I did that, and then I got up and I went, oh, my back hurts a little bit actually. And I was like, oh shit. I've got a little twinge in there somehow. I was like, oh no, I'll try and carry on. And then you were like, what's the matter? I was like, no, fine, I swear. And then basically we had lunch, didn't dance again after lunch. Just went straight to physio. Went to physio the next morning as well.
Yeah.
Sort of danced for a bit, sat down.
And I feel like that, especially like that second day, that's the most I've ever seen you frustrated
It was
at
because
yourself.
I think the bit that I think Karen said it. They said Monday's the one where you just sort of throw a load of information at you,
Yeah.
and then she called it Terrible Tuesday.
Yeah, we got terrible Tuesdays.
Because when you're just trying to figure it out, and it feels like you've already got a day under your belt, and you're like, I'm still nowhere near this. But we basically not had the Monday, and the Tuesday was like, we'd do a bit.
Yeah.
It would get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm kind of getting this, and then I'll be like, right now I need to sit down because my back's hurting. So I'd get the annoyance of
trying to
getting,
get the bit.
getting it into my brain, and then I'd get a slight bit of the relief, but it wouldn't be relief because then I'd be like, right, now that's done, can I sit down because my back hurts? So it was just
so
like
we were
that
just like
over and
doing that
over
all
again.
day, so it was
And
just like constant.
That's when I felt awful because there's like a VT crew there, you're there, and I'm just like, and then they were like, oh yeah, now Stefan's gonna come in and you're gonna try and keep a straight face. And I was like, this is gonna be so easy today. I was like, of all days, I'm not smiling yet. But we went off, we got some sushi, we popped a little sushi, and then we actually were having a nice fun and a nice laugh, so we didn't have to act in that
Absolutely.
bit. But Stefan came in. He taught me how to keep a straight face. Yeah.
Oh, it was the most entertaining thing ever. I was having the best time of my life watching that go down.
And by the way, what I will say about Stefan, lovely bloke, love him to pieces. He's seemed to really genuinely want to impart his wisdom onto me. That man can monologue. that man, he was imparting wisdom, and I was like, did they give you a script for this? And he was just like, he just kept going. I was like, oh, wow, this is incredible stuff. But then it goes through waves of like, wow, okay, Stefan, yeah. And then, but he's still talking about matadors, and then you give your
always
yeah.
That's his break.
But so yeah, that happened, and then I think Wednesday my back it started getting better, and then Thursday it was like pretty fun. Alexis did a lovely thing though, without me even prompting it or anything. She bought me a little like a deep freeze sort of stick.
Yeah,
like,
a little healthcare goodie bag.
Yeah.
Because a homeboy here doesn't have an ice pack or a heating pack. What did you say? You have frozen soup in your freezer that you can use?
She said
because you need to ice your back,
Yeah.
especially if it's a pinched nerve. You need to put ice on it.
Physio said
And we're
that-
trying to teach George to take care of himself. He doesn't eat breakfast. We need to get him to eat breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast either. So I turned up and
he was getting hangry.
My back was fucked, and I was like, oh, this is so shit. I can't learn the dance.
And then I ask him, have you eaten today? No. Let's get some food in you before we go on.
But anyway, so yeah, physio were like, oh, you need to get like some coldness on your back.
Yeah.
You not need to freeze your back, but you need to put something frozen on your back. And they were like, have you got like ice cubes or ice packs? I'm like, oh no. And they were like, oh, do you have like frozen peas or anything? I was like, I don't think so. The only thing I know that's frozen in our freezer is Chris has 2 soup makers full of like batches of soup. So at a time we could have up to 20 portions of soup in the freezer, and I'm not gonna pop a block of soup on my back just to get some, I don't know, some mulligatawny, maybe some minestrone, I don't know, a little bit of carrot and coriander just dripping down my crack. That's not what I want in my life.
No.
Yeah, so
Not the most desirable.
Didn't use that, but
So I got him a heating ice pack.
yes,
Got some of that like stick thing.
yeah.
That is just really good with muscles, joint, little essential oil blend that also helps with muscles. Are you taking them? Like, are you using them?
I am. I did. I actively. You saw me in wardrobe. By the way, this is another thing that you might not know about the wardrobe on Strictly. When you see us dancing around, you're like, how do their shirts not come untucked? Because that's a thing I think. Don't people think? I don't think people think about.
No, wardrobe
like, when
team
you're
puts a
dancing
lot of
around-
cool tricks.
Yeah, like think about it. Both the dances so far, there's been so much of this, or like the lifts or stuff.
Check out that range.
Stop it. If you
He's a dancer, folks.
if you like how tight the shirts are and stuff, they're raising up at any freaking point. So the first week, Strictly's way to combat this, the first week, I had my own boxers on, but they sew boxers onto the bottom of the shirt, and I stepped into my shirt
like a unitard,
some sort of adult baby grow, and I had to wear the boxers over my boxers so that the shirt couldn't come untucked because it was physically around my actual genitals.
It's called a unitard.
Yes.
Does that
Very
not
much a
give you a
thing.
massive wedgie?
It does.
Right. Thank you.
No further questions.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wedgie was activated.
Yeah, no, it really was. And then, so that was last week, and then this week they were like, "Oh, Action Stations people, we've not got bockies on." Well, I did have bockies on.
Bockies, is that a way to say boxers?
That's my way of saying boxers. Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's not. But so they're like, "Oh, we haven't got enough time to sew them onto the things. We're literally going live in like 10 minutes." So they got like 2 long pieces of elastic, and I was like, "Oh crap! I haven't put my stuff on my back. I need to do that before I go out so I can get limbered up and feel good and go." And they were like, "Oh, we'll get a runner to go and get that." So they went off to get that, and they'd got 2 long strips of elastic sewed one to each side, so it was like reverse dungarees. So it went underneath to either side of my balls, and
No.
just like in my groinal region to just straight between
graphics here.
both sides of the gooch, and up the back to sew on the back so it couldn't come off that way. And then once
Try
they'd
having
done
a
that,
mic pack in your bum bum.
Oh, that's another thing we need to get onto. And then to get around that, obviously that solves the problem. The shirt doesn't come up. But then, runner comes down with my stuff I need to put on my back, and I was like, "Oh, can I? Is there a way?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, don't worry, we'll get it." And then shirt comes up.
Yay!
Shirt
Wait,
comes
I
up.
didn't know this.
The elastic just pulls me up. I feel like I'm in a harness. I'm like, Jesus. So
You literally were giving you a
They sewed
wedgie.
it on. They pulled it out. The elastic pinged off, and then I just start putting that on. Then sew it back.
Noted. I need to get you some cream.
Yeah. No.
Which was more comfortable, that elastic or the sewing into the boxes?
I think the elastic is easier. I don't think either are more or less comfortable. I'll be completely honest. That once it's on, it's like you don't really feel that it's there, especially considering how just tight and everything. Yeah, it's strange the way they do it.
How thick is the elastic? Sorry,
like this sort of thick. Oh wait, no, the elastic. Oh, no. It's no. But that being said, that sounds like I was slating the wardrobe team. They're amazing. The wardrobe team do wonders. And they fully loved the fact that we were dressed as minions. Well, they dressed us as that, but they didn't intend it to be minions. Have they spoke to you?
Did they speak to you about it? No, they didn't talk to me about
they
it.
were like, I walked in, and every time I walk in, they seem to just giggle at me, which and then I go back behind the curtain, put the clothes on, I come out, and then they giggle more. But they were like, "Oh yeah, we saw all the memes and stuff, and like the song you put on the post, like we were all laughing, we loved it." So they're lovely people. Wardrobe are great. We love Wardrobe.
Oh, they're hilarious. I love to just chill in the room when I have a break.
But
Great snacks, great people.
they how do I segue this? So they dressed us as minions, and team. Oh God, I don't even know how to segue this. All right, forget I said that. I'll just move on, and I'll come back to it later. No, it'll make sense later.
Alright, fine.
Okay.
I need to know now, as long as you come back to it.
Well, I was gonna
Your
say
brain is
something-
a fascinating thing.
I was going to say something. Okay, this is another thing. Sorry. Do you want to talk about the mic pack?
Oh, yes, please, elaborate.
Oh yes, would you like to understand this mic pack? So, with each of our costumes, they mic us, because they sometimes for It Takes Two, like they want to get snippets of like what we say during the routine or after. That's also just our mic for the show as well. And obviously, if you see our costumes, they're quite tight in areas, so it's hard to find where to put it that hides it. But also, it's like you could put it in your back, but then a lot of the times, like I don't like it in the back. So basically, they sew it into, because we usually have like a leotard underneath everything, or like a part of the costume, and so it usually goes kind of in the bum crack area, and so it just
So not in
the crack, but it's just like in that area. So yeah, so that's where you have to hide it. It is quite an unusual feeling, but then again, wardrobe just has magic because you go throughout your day and then you don't really notice.
Yeah, they're good.
But anyway, so that's fun fact.
What?
At first, it feels like, you got some poop just dangling, but so, that's what it kind of feels like. Not saying
But they
segue.
another thing that a quick change they made to my outfit was I originally had a bag. And this, by the way, I'm convinced because at the start they said, oh George, like, is there anything that you don't want? Like, just let us know. And I was like, look, you pick me anything, I'll probably like fine with it. I'll maybe kick up if I'll say something online or like as a joke, but I'll do anything. I'm chill. It'll be fine. I think they've heard that and ran with it. So everybody else
As they should.
Yeah, everybody else is in like suits or like cool sort of glittery things. I get given.
Well, you also have a different style. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but different style is in the dance, I believe she means, as opposed to I run around looking like a laser tag enthusiast.
He had a full like frontal pin.
I had the outfit on that I had, but it had a bag on the front like that, and like people kept going like, why have you got that? It's the week before everyone was like, oh, I quite like that shirt. Where'd you get it from? It was a woman's shirt, by the way. I don't know if people knew that. But
You pulled it
everyone's
off
like, oh, you look
nicely.
so cool in your outfit. And they turn to me and they go, what's that? That's not what you want when you're about to go on live TV. So, but the dress rehearsal we did, I didn't actually have my trousers yet, so I was wearing just my blue Gymshark.
It was like baby blue with
joggers.
like this like tight black
Yeah, it was the
shirt
tightest
with
black
this
shirt in the
fanny
world.
pack.
This just fucking lunchbox on my chest.
But it was great because I put my phone in there.
Yeah,
we could
I
put
had-
snacks.
My phone was genuinely.
You know?
My phone was in there. Alexis's phone was in there. Nadia's phone was in
We
there.
just
at one
needed the
point.
snacks,
Vicky
and
put
then I
a
was
vape
set.
in there. So a lot of people were annoyed that they made the change to instead make it, instead of look like I like playing laser tag, look like I was into more adult play where they just had
That's the vibe
buckles.
that I got on.
Yeah, no, it did look very BDSM-y.
But the other funny thing is we were doing our dress run. So Friday before the live show, we go in studio, and this is the first time that we put the routine on the floor, do it a couple times. And I told him to wear his El Clarke jersey that day, because usually we don't get filmed that day. And I just thought it was funny because, that's like kind of vibe we're channeling.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we want to film something for It Takes Two. So George, can we put you in a different shirt? Yeah. They bring about the tightest black
That shirt that was on the
I'm
other
like,
night.
they definitely had some ulterior motive there.
They literally just like, yeah, put this on. And I was like, fuck, how? So then I was just like sort of squeezed into this thing. And then I gave it back to wardrobe. They're like, yeah, you're wearing that tomorrow night, by the way. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
But all I'm saying is it was a hit. It was a hit.
Honestly, look really good.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was a tight old boy. But anyway, our initial thoughts were, what was our first week? How do I, Anyway, that's Team Walkie's outfits so far. Do we
So
know what
far.
we're wearing next week?
I can't say.
Do you know what we're wearing next week?
I
Should
know.
I be scared?
I know ideas.
Okay. Of course, we did get different suggestions for team names.
We did.
We had Warrius George, which was a personal favourite of mine. That was quite
But I just
enjoyable.
love the picture that it came with.
Yeah, just
That they pitched it with.
the
It was
Curious
a
George
very
cover
good
with-
visual.
yeah.
Curious George.
But of course, Team Walkie inevitably came out on top.
Yes.
Which we hope they do in the competition. And I've got something for you, Alex.
Oh wait. What?
Friend of the show, actually, Beth. I don't know. Everybody would. You may not know Beth, but Beth makes the shirts that Max wears with my face on, or his own face on, or they do the one with Arthur, and they do the one with Batch or whatever. They've got all sorts. So I reached out to Beth to see if she could make a shirt for Team Walkie, and this is your one, Alexis.
Wait, why am I gonna cry right now?
There we go, Team Walkie.
I'm not well. I'm actually crying.
And so, if you, I don't know if she's made this as a thing that's option to buy on her whatever it is, maybe her Etsy. But if it is, you may be able to get yourself one. If not, there's other ones of us around. Please do go check her out. She's an legend. What I will say as well, which is so lovely of her, all of the profits she makes from the shirts that she makes, she puts to the GoFundMe that I've got in my Instagram bio from a video I did a while ago, to the Encephalitis International, which is the disease the mum had.
Oh, I love that.
Which is really nice. Yeah, so if you want to get a shirt, go for it.
Why
if
am
not,
I literally
just check
starting
her
to
out.
cry right now? Okay.
But I thought you might like that.
Cute.
Cool, right?
I love it.
So I don't know if those
Can we
ones are
please
those
zoom up
particular
on
ones
this
are
face
available.
right here?
If not, hound Beth. She'll make them available. I'm sure she will. But thank you very much, Beth. I appreciate that. That's very sweet
Thank
of
you,
you.
Beth. I don't know where I'm looking. Thank you, Beth. That is the cutest thing.
And she did make one. She came up
Do
with a
you
few
have one?
designs. I don't have one currently, but she'd come up with a few designs. Some of them were more serious, some of them were less serious. And I said,
Okay.
I just said, hey,
Obviously.
let your brain run wild. Put some dumb shit in. She came up with that. I was like, that's the one that Alexis
That's
will
it. I love it. Iconic. that is it.
want. And best bit about that, not branded. So where can we wear that?
Rehearsal room, everyone.
Oh yeah, we can wear that on Strictly BT, baby.
There we go. Well, that's why I need you to have something too.
Yeah. Oh no, Beth! I swear, what the hell, Beth? You're gonna have to send me one or something. No. But there you go.
I love that. Was that what you were trying to?
Yeah, I was trying to. I
Segue
don't know if it's been cut. Hopefully, it's been cut. I was trying to segue earlier into it, and I couldn't find a way.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of viewers of us,
Yes.
there's been some new viewers of you. Alexis today hit 100,000 on TikTok.
Crazy.
Yes. Woohoo. She also, you reached 100,000 on Instagram like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Now
It's so crazy.
she's going up in the girl. What's up in the girl?
Thanks.
She's not going up in the girl. She's going up in the world. What's the what's the reaction been like? Have you been happy with it? Have people been nice?
I'm just in shock, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I don't know. I don't really think much about that stuff. It was like I'm just like so consumed, like as ironic or cheesy as it sounds. It's like I'm so consumed in like strictly in like the job itself.
Yeah.
And so it's like I kind of forget sometimes like the reach it has,
Yeah.
and that like people see me, and especially coming to UK and like on the show as American, like I was obviously nervous of like if I'd be taken in well, and it's like the new kid in school, and I'm just like, oh, I hope I can make friends and that they like me. So I feel like I've just been receiving so much love and support, and it just makes me so emotional, and just to see it all, and it's just it's wild. It's so wild. I'm just like,
I think
really
people online have been sort of being like, oh, she's so lovely, oh, she's funny, like all this sort of stuff. But I think yesterday, as of recording this, I feel like people were like, oh no, she's actually like deserves to be here in terms of being obviously they can see you're a very good dancer and stuff, but it's I've seen it must be really nice to
it's nice. I'm like,
receive.
we'll get a little deep here. But it is, and it's nice to like just get that reaction from people, because it's like not really a reaction that I'm very used to. I feel like a lot in my life dealt with things of just like being overlooked a lot, and like underappreciated, and just things like that. So just to like see people's reaction that way, it's just like, I don't know, it just melts my heart. Yeah.
No, good. Well,
very
it's
grateful.
this is the year of the war.
War key. War key.
Maybe think of a way of sort of rewording that.
Yeah.
But no, that's fantastic news. I'm glad you got recognised today for Strictly.
I did. Well, first off, I was on the train and I was hearing people talk about Strictly.
Yeah.
And I've just like sat there in the corner like all incognito because I'm like wanting to eavesdrop.
Starts taking a shirt off to reveal her glittery dress underneath.
Start to hit the beginning pose.
Yeah.
So I was like kind of hearing like some of them, and then they started to talk about you, and then I was trying to listen, but then another train approached and I couldn't hear them. But anyway, that was just like crazy to just be somewhere random and then just hear someone talk about Strictly. I'm like, oh, whoa, wait, like. It's just weird. It's so weird because it's like obviously when we're in it, like we're just like in the world, like I don't know, like I just don't take myself like.
But also,
if that makes sense. Like it's just a wild.
I think
thing.
People would be like, oh yeah, but surely when like because it's just like prime time TV, it's like one of the most watched shows still in the UK, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like. I'm not saying it's crazy. How the hell's strict? I meant like it's crazy that we're on it and it's still like. But everyone's like, oh, surely you must get like stopped and stuff in the street. But we're not really out at any point.
Yeah, it was like
we're,
that too.
We're either at rehearsal or Elstree Studios where it's filmed, or it's a Sunday.
Yeah. and it's like I'm pretty much a homebody. Yeah, absolutely. But then I went to a market today. And I had these two lovely girls come up to me and be like, are you Alexis from Strictly? And it's like, to hear like, are you Alexis from Strictly? I'm like,
yeah.
Am I? Like, wait, what? And so, yeah, when I was talking to them, got to know them, and they were lovely. And it's such a strange feeling.
Yeah.
And just wild. Because again, like, I feel just, like a simple small town girl from Utah.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild
What do people say to you in the past when they've recognised you? Is it So You Think? Oh,
it's usually So You Think. Occasionally Dancing with the Stars, but mostly So You Think. Yeah.
Cool.
But it's just crazy.
In terms of reactions, I don't know if you saw this, Cal. She may have got the biggest reaction of the night at the Batch and Arthur podcast show in London.
Oh my god, it was so sick.
Oh yeah.
I wish I was fucking there.
Yeah,
George is just making me blush over here. I'm like, geez, I'm like, I'm shy. I'm like, wait, let's go back to dancing. 5, 6, 7, go.
No, the way that came about was, so this was the Tuesday last week, wasn't it? So this was after Terrible Tuesday, no brekkie, going all sorts of grrr.
Yeah.
And Stefan came in. Physio did say, don't even do the pels, which are the sort of stamps into the floor, because that sends like a shockwave through your spine.
Yeah.
Don't
we were
jump.
Very
don't bend
careful
down,
that day.
No lifts. We even at the start when we did the do. I didn't go like boom.
Yeah, because usually he usually jumps like open his feet and then closes his feet, and he like wouldn't even do that. So he would just do his arms.
Yeah. Didn't do the spin around bit we did.
Which I ended up taking out.
Yeah. There was another spin in which even the one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So it wasn't doing that all day. Was sort of being very careful. I'd like sat down loads. Did all sorts of the exercises that we were given. And then went to Batch and Arthur's show after, which I was maybe a guest on. So I said meant to be as if I wasn't one. I was. But then I was like, you guys haven't met Alexis yet. Would it like do you want her to come along? It'd be quite cool. And they were like, yeah, sure. And then they said that would also be quite good because we do a performance at the end where it's like a forfeit. And we thought maybe for this one we do it where whoever loses, Batch will just say like, I don't know, I kind of want to do a performance. And then Arthur will go, I kind of want to sing Linger one more time. And then you can drop the, I didn't realise we were doing performances. And then but then obviously all of the don't do this, don't do that went out the window, and you're like don't do it, your back's gonna. I'm like no, it'll be fine.
Well, first he asked if I want to go to the show, and I'm like absolutely, because I love to just see your world and just you know, have a good time. And then you ask, would you be down to like do our bit? I'm like, yeah. He's like, let's do the lifts. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, we literally been given instructions not to do anything. But then you're like, no, I promise I'm fine. And it's like, I'm like, okay, do I be like friend? Do I be coach? Do I be like, what role do I be here? I'm like, do I be protective sis? I'm like, I don't know what I should do here. I don't know. But then I like saw how much like he lit up. I'm like, okay, fine. But also we did it so many times. So I knew that like it was a part of his muscle memory. So it was like the lifts are actually quite easy because we've done
On
it
my
so
end,
much.
they're easy. This is something
And
that
on
I
my
feel
end
like...
too. Like it takes two.
No,
Get it.
but the at least first week, the lifts very much carried by, I do this,
Yeah.
Alexis does.
Yeah.
All
But
sorts
it's
of
like
this.
the things that aggravated your back were like a lot of like the going down or just
Yeah.
like yanking. So I'm like, okay, fine, we'll do it.
And then we did it.
and
She
we
came
did
out.
it.
The crowd erupted. You were like, "Oh, are they even gonna know him?" I was like, "Trust me. If they're here buying a ticket and they know who we are, they'll
Imposter
know,
syndrome.
They'll know who you are." And the cheer is insane,
Guys, it was wild.
but fun, right?
It was so fun. And then we got who did we get? Batch and Chris to do it.
Oh yeah, no, it was Arthur and Chris.
No, Arthur and
Yeah,
Chris. We got
yeah.
Arthur and Chris to mimic what we were doing.
Yeah.
We redid our like week 1 dance, and yeah, that was fun.
Good fun.
That was cool. It was also my first podcast show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First podcast show. No, I was saying that like, oh, guess you'll see you in Feb or so. Well, that's a. Hey, who
I
knows?
haven't
don't know.
gotten an invite yet.
No. Anywho, what have I written down here? I've written down people's reaction. TikToks. When do we get work done? People said that a lot. When do you even get work done? Because we've been posting a lot of TikToks.
Here's the thing: we are actually very proactive.
We are.
We are, and I promise that we're also productive.
Yeah.
Well, I think how I view the rehearsal process. It's all about balance, right? I have a saying. It's
Well,
called
it
"work
depends on the
hard,
dance
play hard."
and how many feet you're on or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just a balance joke.
Anywho, we have time where we rehearse, and that's like our lock-in mode, where
Yeah.
I go teacher mode, and we get the dance going. We work on technique, drills, and then we'll take a little breather, like a little break, and during that break, we'll have fun, make it lighthearted. We'll do some TikToks, maybe do this, and then we'll go back into work. And so we just kind of space out our day with like, okay, let's work on the dance, let's drill.
Hell yeah.
And then let's, like, once we get to like a place where we're happy with there, let's take a step away, we'll revisit it, let's have fun, and then we'll work hard. Fun, boom, boom. I mean, we do have fun while we learn it too, right?
Yeah. No, we do. I think more fun on the Wednesday and Thursday.
Yes, the Monday and the Tuesday are stress ball change.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday is. Do you say stress ball change?
I did.
That's good. I like that.
Thanks.
Doris just does the stuff. It's actually step ball change, but
Look at you.
you switch it to stress ball change because the stress, honestly,
Exactly. Get it.
that's brilliant.
Do you like that?
That's brilliant. I'm gonna use
Thanks.
that. That's great.
Appreciate it.
That's good
Thanks.
stuff.
Flatter my ego.
What's like? I had such fun and enjoyment ready to ask. I don't know.
Wait, do you have a favorite TikTok that we filmed so far?
Ooh, that's a good Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's a fun way to say it, because like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
But instead of Cristiano,
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Cristiano.
I hadn't thought of that actually.
Well done. Love your brain.
But my favorite TikTok that I've posted of us. I'm not going to post. This is another thing actually. I've got one in the drafts.
Oh, is it a
which-
draft one?
No, it's not. That's not going to be the one that is my favorite because it's just like strange. But what's my favorite? Probably. I don't even freaking know. There's just some. Oh God. Well, it's just a trip down memory lane looking at my TikTok right now.
So nostalgic already.
I
Look
quite
at the
like.
time.
I quite like the one where we let TikTok pick a sound for us
That was funny.
because
I was not expecting
because
that.
the VT crew that were there really wanted to film us doing a TikTok because obviously social media man, we need to get him to do a social media bit in our VT.
Surprise.
So we sat down. Oh, easy trend. This was originally going to be your video.
Yeah.
Where-
Well, it was. I did come up with the idea, and I was pretty proud of
Yeah.
it, and I was really.
But obviously, Strictly Pro can't be posting video where all of the sounds that come up are. What were they?
Just wild.
Yeah. The first sound being. I look good, cook good, suck good, and fuck good.
Right.
So we were obviously like laughing at the fact that the camera crew were literally right behind us, like, oh, let's get
Like
a
thinking that
let's
they're gonna
a good
get
take,
this like
guys.
cute and innocent TikTok vid or
Next
social media
one.
vid.
Next one, smile if you like dick, which another one that famously not a thing the
But it's
BBC
also
can
the
do.
thing. It's like we're taking like selfies of us, just like.
Yeah. I heard you have a monster willy. It was just all stuff like that. It was just quite funny having the production crew there, like each time. But
And I'm just like, what?
Every time they hear that, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we can't use that.
and then you were like, I can't upload that. But on that same vein, this is a sound that I had that I asked us to film. Because it was after.
Oh no, the fact that he's already giggling right
it
now,
was
I'm
in
nervous.
between the show and the results show yesterday, so it was just bad after us, so it was still very fresh. Like the judges' feedback was insane yesterday. It was very appreciative
be
of that.
so
If
proud.
they're watching, I know they're big Useless Hotline fans, so thank you very much, Craig, Shirley, Motzi,
Thank you.
Anton.
We love you.
But this is the sound I wanted to do with the caption when the judges give you good feedback.
Oh no.
Sometimes compliments to the chef. Chef's kiss is not enough. I need to go to the back of the kitchen and fuck the chef. Sometimes compliments to the chef.
I thought that would be so funny, and then I was like, that inherently is really funny. But I know as soon as I post that, like the Sun or somebody gets up on it and they're like, well, why are they like, who the fuck is it? Because it is just inherently a bit weird as well. If you're one of the judges, we do cross paths with the judges around the studios. I don't want to bump into them and go, oh, you want to fuck me, do you?
Oh
Do you
gosh.
think they would understand the humour behind it?
That's another problem. I don't know.
I mean, I would want to say yes, they would understand.
Because I showed Luba and Nikita and I was like, what do you think? And neither of them laughed.
Maybe not.
So maybe not.
Neither of them laughed.
Maybe not.
Sometimes compliments to the chef. Chef's kiss is not enough. I need to go to the back of the kitchen and fuck the chef.
I did cut this next bit.
Sometimes
Oh, there
compliments.
isn't.
Okay.
The next bit was what was the next bit? The next bit's like insane.
Naughty.
Yeah, sometimes. Where is it? The next bit's insane.
I worry about all the audios you listen to.
Sometimes compliments to the chef. Chef's kiss is not enough. I need to go to the back of the kitchen and fuck the chef. I need that chef to pull his pants down. I need him in me.
I didn't hear that last part.
I know. Yeah.
George, no.
So I was like, yeah, maybe not then. That's yeah, maybe I don't post that.
Yeah, I
TikTok.
think that's a little too much.
That TikTok would be a bit crazy, perhaps.
Spooky.
So that's in the draft. Hey,
Keep in the
get us to the final. I post it.
Gosh.
It's your move, guys.
Well, my favorite that we've done was actually quite an innocent one. It's the fishy one. Here, fishy.
I thought you might enjoy that.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
That one.
Oh, that was great.
That one got picked up by all the newspapers.
That was
because,
great.
Obviously,
Wait,
they all
actually?
yeah, they all started calling me a nepo baby. So I was like, you were like, oh, can I caption it this? And I was like, go for it. Though, like, people will love it. They'll find it funny. And then the newspapers went like, confirms he's a nepo baby. Like, no, we were kind of actually just like joking.
We were just like playing into a
you'd
bit.
called us that. Like you've really missed the trick there. You've just sort of doubled down. With
See,
the,
sarcasm just scares me sometimes because it's like I want to just like say things, but I'm like
Just
my
do
brain's.
it.
Like,
You're in Britain. Go for it. She's learning.
I'm learning. I mean, obviously, I get my own type of sarcasm and like American sarcasm, but I feel like Brit sarcasm is quite different. It's quite dry, but I love it. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
She's very gullible as well.
Don't say that now. I am. Oh, I am. I fall for things, you know? I have a
field day.
very trusting personality.
What did we? I don't know if I've. Oh no! I
What?
was thinking we got you to think we were teaching sort of naughty British slang, different words for different things.
And here I am, just trying to genuinely learn.
But we didn't actually lie about any of them, but they were just...
You didn't. Some just threw me off. And then you played into the bits before I understood what was happening.
It was good fun.
But it was even like the hair and makeup team yesterday. 2 days yesterday. Yeah. Even the hair and makeup team yesterday. They were playing with me. And they were teasing me and utilizing my gullibleness. And I fell for it.
It's just easy to do.
But here's the thing. Don't pick on the new kid.
You got to give it back.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I
have a buffering mode. So I actually come up with quite hilarious comebacks. But they don't come until like 10 minutes post the thing. And then it's like one of those things. You're like laying in bed. You think of the comeback and you're like, dang it. Like that would have been so good.
Yeah.
And then I just, yeah. I appreciate how quick-witted George is. I'm trying to take note.
Can't all be like me. What a world it would be if we could. Before I asked my Instagram for some questions.
Some hypothetical.
Dance related, non-dance related, whatever they freaking want. But before we get into that, I've just looked down at my mic. It says Swiftie on it. Have you listened to a new album?
I was just gonna say I saw that. I have.
Thoughts? The internet is in turmoil right now.
Really?
Have you not seen?
Well, I'm scared to give an opinion then.
the internet, the internet are like there's always been a side of the internet that's like Taylor Swift's album's shit, Taylor Swift's album. But now there's like it seems like the only side of the internet that I've seen has been like, damn, she's dropped a stinker.
No,
that's what I've not actually listened to it. What did you think, American?
I mean, I think she can do no wrong. I'm here for it. I'm like, I think that she is very clever.
Mm-hmm.
What is that smirk?
Our little PR trained American. Say she's shit. We hate Taylor Swift.
No.
Taylor shits. Or something. I don't know. Taylor Swift.
Keep it going.
Let's move on.
Anyway, move on. I don't want to get in trouble. I just got here.
I've not listened to her new song. I just heard apparently there's one that's like a little bit frisky, where she's like saying what is it? Which one? Is it called Wood or something?
Which one? Because I will say I haven't listened to all of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I also feel like I can't form a very concrete opinion.
Everyone's like, oh, there's just the bits and bobs that are like, damn, Taylor's grown up. The woman's like almost 40, by the way.
What do you mean she's grown up?
Yeah, but obviously, like, cause she seems to normally be very sort of like PC and sort of PG and just middle of the road chill. But what was it?
Well, if you even think of just like her very first album,
I think this as a standalone bar, not that bad, but I believe Forgive Me, It Sounds Cocky. I believe she's talking about cock there. No, but the curse on me was broken by your magic wand.
Maybe she's talking about an actual magic wand.
No, she's talking about the penis. She's talking about the penis. Everyone knows it.
I think
it seems to me that you and me, we make our own luck. New heights of manhood. I ain't got a knock on wood. That's
okay.
That's PP. That is PP. Never did me any good. I got a knock on wood. It's you and me forever dancing in the dark. That's sexy times. Mm-hmm. All over me, it's understood. I ain't got a knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. See? Redwood tree, the tallest tree in the freaking world. No. She's talking about... Is Travis Kelce Canadian? Are Redwoods big in Canada? Canada?
Canada. That's a new one.
Canada?
Canada.
Damn. All about that.
Oh, you know what's good in Canada?
PP.
Ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips.
Have you had ketchup chips?
Ketchup.
And I'm talking about crisps.
Oh.
Not fries.
I was going to say, I always have ketchup on my chips.
No, sorry, ketchup crisps.
Yeah, they have them in South Africa as well.
Amazing.
Nasty.
Ketchup.
They're so good. What are you talking about? I think you would like them.
Ketchup crisps.
Yeah,
yes.
Ketchup flavored crisps.
Ketchup flavored crisps.
I've had ketchup Pringles.
No. It's different.
Okay.
It's different. They also have this like...
Do they taste a little bit like prawn cocktail
They also
crisps?
have these You like Sour Patches, right?
I like them lots.
Yeah. They have these sour cherry blaster ones.
You're kidding my ass.
Exactly.
Literally? What's your favourite British snack?
Thanks
you've
for
eaten so
humoring
far?
me.
That's
Knick-knack?
one of the questions that I received, actually.
Ooh, my favorite snack. Georgie's introduced me to quite a lot. I have filmed all my reactions, but I have yet to edit and post.
Yeah.
I'll film it, but then I get tired. I think my favorite are the discos. I bought a bag last night.
Hell yeah.
Pretty freaking great.
She loves salt and vinegar.
I
Does
do.
our Alexis.
Yes, the
You know
discos.
how discos?
Disco salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar crisps.
It's literally the
Discos.
most salt and vinegar
No idea. What
crisp.
Have you had squares yet?
I have had squares actually.
How do they rank on your salt and vinegar scale?
Not discos. They're okay. But
Have you had
discos
a salt and vinegar
triumphs.
Pringle yet?
Of course, I've had salt and vinegar Pringles. That's all we
Sorry.
have in the States.
What other salt
No,
and vinegar things
I
have
also loved knickknacks.
you had
Absolutely.
French fries, salt and vinegar ones?
They're the best.
Oh, the fry. Yes, I have had those. I think. Well, they like look like fries,
Yeah.
but it's like a crisp.
Yeah.
Yes. The thing is, you give me a salt and vinegar crisp, I'm gonna love it. I just am. I
Oh.
also love the knickknacks, and I loved the pickled onion monster munchies with the cute little shape. It looked like a monster claw.
See, and I think a lot of the people in the UK are like, "Oh, America's food is like, yeah, it tastes good, but it's like so fatty." But like, they do food so good. There's all their sweets and snacks and stuff.
They
What do
say
you-
that about America?
People do say that about America, right? They think people they got like a better snack.
Yeah.
Range.
People here say that the Americans have better snacks for sure.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? I know your thoughts on that. I just want to hear you say it.
I love the snacks here.
She thinks UK snacks better.
I do, especially the chocolate here.
Yeah.
The chocolate here.
My
Chocolate and,
favorite is the
the Milka with the.
Do you
the
see how much I just
biscuits
like
in it.
perked up there? Milka.
Biscuits
The
in it.
biscuit one. The Milka that has the biscuits in it. Because it reminds me of a s'more. And a s'more is very much an American thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like graham cracker, marshmallow. Do we know how it goes?
You know how it goes.
Chocolate. Yeah. So it reminds me of a s'more, but it's so good. But just the chocolate in general. Kinder. Amazing.
Sweet.
Absolutely incredible.
All right, quick McFire. I asked my instant Graham some questions they want to hear.
Ho ho ho.
Quick fire. What?
I'm just kidding.
The first one I was going to ask was, what's the way to tackle blisters? Blister plaster. Get over it.
I got you. You pop it.
That doesn't seem medical advisable.
I pop it, and then it heals faster.
All right then.
And then put some ointment on. Maybe a Band-Aid. Get
Band-Aid.
that sticky thing. I got you.
Plaster.
Plaster.
No Band-Aid.
Plaster. You know what I love about being here is just being surrounded by accents. And then I hear myself and I'm like, huh.
If you could have one other celebrity, who would you pick?
Of the season? Or just in general? I'm going to do in general. I'm not going to say the season. I would want Jack Black.
Holy freak. And then for movie week, you could do Mario. Peaches, 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 peaches.
I was thinking, obviously, Kung Fu Panda. No, not Chili. Kung Fu Panda.
School of Rock, you could do.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
Jumanji. And 6 times a billion is...
I'm going to adapt this question. They said, have you ever broken a bone trying to do a dance move? What's the worst injury you've got from dance?
Oh, I've had a concussion.
You got what, just dropped on your skull?
I got dropped on my skull. Yeah.
What was the move you were trying?
It was back in high school. I did this move where I jumped on these 2 guys' backs.
Hell yeah.
And it was this contemporary, it was pretty dope. And I like go around and it's like, no hands, look at this. And then I basically do a trust fall back. And these like 5 girls were supposed to catch me. And I only felt hands on the bottom half of my body. And so it just went,
Oh.
I got a concussion. And do you want to know the craziest part? So, well, one, and so then I kind of blacked out. And
That's a hefty height to fall from, right?
yeah, it wasn't fun. And I was definitely like thrown off. And I don't really remember much, obviously. But then I remember so at this point, like, my husband was my boyfriend at the time. And I was getting dinner with his family after that. And I kind of told him my head hurt. I got drop in my head. I think I'm fine though. And then we went to dinner and his mom was trying to talk to me about my day or whatever. And I couldn't finish a sentence. And I don't remember this. But like I couldn't even finish a sentence. And so they're like, we should probably call like her parents and this. My dad picked me up. And my mom, she's really smart with all the medical stuff. And so she looked at me, like saw the pinpoint eyes. And I had like pinpoint pupils. I can't say that.
Yeah.
And so then I got a concussion, and then I started seeing these concussion doctors that were working on the football team, American football.
Of course.
Team where I was living. And they said that if I hit just like 2 inches above where I hit, that like that's like the sweet spot. And it's like I could have been paralyzed or unalived.
Damn.
So it was crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that was a wild one. And it was like a wild one to heal from because it's like very much an internal one. Like externally you look fine, but it's like internally, and it's like hard to know like when you're okay.
Yeah.
So I went to dance a little too early, and you know our dances are like very thrashy, and I reconcussed myself because I like went back too soon. And so yes, that was like the wildest one to like heal from too. And it was just strange. It's like any type of sound or light just like aggravated everything. But
that's not ideal in your world.
That was quite
When did
wild.
you start dancing?
When did I start? So I actually started, the start is kind of like little all over the place for me. So I started doing gymnastics first. I love to, you know, flip around, climb the ropes and all the things. And so I did gymnastics first when I was like 6. And then saw my sister do musical theater, loved the dancing bits because I couldn't sing. And so I got into dance, took my class at like 8, had a break when I was 9, got back into it when I was 10. And I started doing just like jazz, ballet, hip hop, contemporary. But then I wasn't introduced to ballroom until I was about 13, which was like a little late in the game, like considering like where I was from, like everyone starts at like 2.
Yeah.
But then I just fell in love with it. And then I was doing everything. So I did like the whole jazz world, all of the ballroom world, and just grew up being cross-trained, and then just didn't look back and went from there.
Damn.
Yeah. When did you start dancing, George?
About 3 weeks ago.
How are you finding it?
Oh, it's pretty sick.
I'm right here, so be careful what you say.
It's sick. I love dancing. No, it is. I really like it. How'd you keep your hair perfect while dancing?
The hair and makeup team, Glam. They have to tame this beast. She's crazy.
She's talking about her hair there.
My hair, yes.
Which,
crazy
if
Barbie.
any, of the pros did you know before joining?
None.
Not even Jules, but you would you say you're closest to Jules?
The thing about Jules
now?
is, so obviously, talking to the producer, we knew that there was another pro, but we didn't know who. We didn't even know the gender. Like, we would try to like hint around to like see if they could like crack like a thing, but he didn't break. And I didn't meet Jules until right before we were about to fly out, and the producer puts us on this Zoom call, like, Alexis, Jules, this Alexis, I gotta go, bye. It just leaves us there on Zoom together. And this is the first time me and Jules are meeting each other, like, so I've never really done like a blind date before. But luckily like we hit it off, and then it was fine. And then I didn't see him in person until we got here.
Yeah.
And I knew of some of the pros because we have like mutual friends like from the States version.
Yeah.
But it was my first time meeting everyone.
That's cool though.
It was cool.
Hell yeah.
But that's where I'm saying, like, I literally felt like the new kid in school.
Yeah, but everyone's lovely.
But so lovely.
Yeah.
So lovely. And now I feel like I've known them for quite some time.
Why is she a small American woman? How did this happen? Okay.
Oh, you should ask Doug and Wendy, my parents, you know.
Oh, Doug
Once
and
upon a
Wes.
time, they met, they fell in love, and they had me. Hi, I am so-and-so. And my life, it's kind of crazy. Do you guys understand which audio I'm going for? Okay. I'm like, did that land? I'm like, I thought that was okay. Woo! Thank you.
Do you ever
Bring out the shit. Bring
Do
out
you
the
ever
shit.
feel like I'll drop you when doing lifts?
No.
I knew the answer to that. I just wanted to
I know you want to ask that one. No, I feel very safe with Georgie because every time he has caught me, or partially caught me, and then I caught myself the rest of the way. But either or, we're good.
Can you do a backflip? I want to know that. Can you do a backflip?
I can.
How have I not found this out yet?
Huh?
How have I not seen you do a backflip yet?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like train you to be a barn king.
Backflip.
I don't want to just be like, oh, by the way, stop the footwork. Watch this.
Yeah, but we funk
Right
about
now.
all the time. We always funk about. Why don't you just whip a backflip out? That's next training you're doing a backflip.
Tired.
It doesn't take that much energy to backflip, does it? I've never done a backflip. Can you teach me how to backflip?
I could, but I'm worried you hurt your back just doing a handstand.
Oh, yeah. When my back's better, can you teach me how to do a backflip?
Yes. How is your back now, actually?
It's alright.
It's all right. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
This isn't even written down. How often, when someone says your name, does an Amazon-based device turn on?
Every time.
Oh yeah.
Well, wait. I was literally on a call the other day, and they were like, they said Alexis, and their Alexa went off. They're like, no, you shut up. And I thought they were talking to me. I'm like, oh. They're like, no, I was talking to my Alexa. What was it?
Theo.
It was Theo, yeah.
Ringing, yeah. That's.
But
Theo
no,
from
but
production,
I
not Theo
mostly
Baker.
just get people saying, Alexa, what's the weather today? And I'm like, you know what? Frick you.
Oh, frick you BBC friendly thing.
I'm from Utah.
What's the biggest culture shock in the UK?
That's a good one. It's hard because it's like I've visited the UK in the past, so I was already kind of familiar with it. But I mean, that's a good question. Oh, I mean, I don't know if this is cultural shock, but just the driving on the opposite sides of the road. Like when I first got here, like I would always,
I guess it'd be a culture shock if you started driving on the wrong side.
Well, I would always like cross the road and look the wrong direction. And Jules kept saving me because I almost got hit like so many times. But I think it's just kind of understanding like the slang, the lingo, but nothing's really shocked me. Like I find everything quite fascinating because I'm like a very curious mind.
You do seem to sort of just embrace the UK, which is nice.
I love it.
And a final one.
Yes.
Tell me when to stop.
Oh, stop if you didn't understand.
Oh, it's landed on most embarrassing moment. Yeah, what's your most embarrassing moment? It doesn't have to be dance related.
My most embarrassing moment?
Oh, you've got loads. I can
feel
think
like
of a few.
Go, what do you think is my most embarrassing moment?
No, don't worry about it. What would you say is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment?
Maybe you shit yourself in school. Maybe you I don't know, said something proper silly.
I actually think my most embarrassing moment was on tour. Okay. I don't know if I want this out though. It's fine. I was on tour.
Okay.
And our situation so we tour on a bus,
right?
And it's like the bus that has the bunks and everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm sharing this.
Sounding very familiar.
If you don't want me to say it, you don't have to say it.
No, I'm
but
totally
also
saying,
do
are
say
you
it.
kidding? I'm tough. I'm brave.
Oh, you pooed yourself in a bed, didn't you?
Listen.
Did you weed the bed?
Listen.
Did you weed the bed?
No. So we're on a tour bus, okay? And we drive, like, we do the show, we go on the bus, and then we sleep, and then they drive us to the next city.
I'm so excited right now. I am sat.
I've never seen you so curious about what I have to say. I'm so invested. Anyway, and so the bathroom situation is non-existent. So on the tour bus, you can only pee on the bus.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we know this.
You can't flush toilet paper down the thing. You can't do number
Only
twos.
peeing, no pooing.
You usually have to ask the bus driver to stop, or you have to go in a grocery. It's not the most luxurious life. Or you have to go in a grocery bag if it's like super late at night, or you just do everything in the venue.
Max shit in a bag when we were on tour.
Yeah, he did
So
the
you
exact
understand.
opposite.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we get
The fact
to
that she didn't bat
Boston.
an eyelid at Max shitting in a bag
Means
makes
that
me...
this is worse.
This is going to be a good story.
This is worse. Also, she said that shitting in a bag is a normal option, by
Yeah.
the way. So
What the hell did you
That's
do?
normal.
Just
That is
crack,
nothing to her.
just
This
crack
is
a window.
good.
No, I'm cracking on.
No.
She just cracked a window. Shit out of it. I don't know.
So we get to Boston, and I get woken up by a very strong urge. And so I shoot up out of bed. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like 6 a.m., 5:30 a.m. Like, it's super early in the morning. And the venue's not open yet. So it's like, usually we're parked right by the venue and we can like easily just access the venue.
Been there, girl.
And so we couldn't access the venue. And it was also very confusing where the venue doors were, because this was my first time in this location. And so, I've got to do a number twos, and I go off, and I'm like fighting for my life right now. And my stomach hurts so bad. I'm seeing stars. Like, literally just, I don't know, like, violence just chose me in the morning. And so I come out in my jammies, and they were new, and they were this cute, like, light gray set. And
Warr.
And I go to this one building, and I'm not a morning person, and so I look quite rugged in the mornings. And so I probably look like not well. Okay. And so I go into this building, and I'm getting hot flashes, like all the things. And so I go up to the reception desk, and I'm like, I really need to use your restroom. Can I please use your restroom? And then they're like, no, it's closed to the public. You can use, and it's obviously not. I see people going in, and I'm like, no, like, you don't understand. It's an emergency. I don't know why they didn't just let me in, but I think it's because I didn't really look well. And so like, there's one next door. Check the building next door. So I'm waddling through the street, and it's winter, mind you. So it's also snowy. It's freezing. I'm miserable. Go to the next door, and I'm like, may I use your bathroom, please? And then they're like, oh, sorry, no, like, it's not open to the public, but you can use the one next door. I'm like, that's what they said about you guys. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm like, I really need to go to the bathroom. Please let me use your restroom if you have one. And they were just like refusing. And I'm like, they're like, well, there's a hospital down the street. And I'm just like, anyway, I still hold a grudge to this day to those reception ladies. So anyway, so then I walk out, and I'm just fighting for dear life. And I'm just waddling to go to the hospital, because there wasn't even any like food places. Like, there wasn't anything, and like nothing was open.
What if you want a snack on the way? Of course.
Yeah. Because that's exactly where my mind was at. And so, yeah, and I was walking, then all of a sudden I feel a mic pack. And I've never felt so defeated in my life, so embarrassed. No one was even watching, but I knew what was happening, and I knew that one day I would have to tell this story. And anyway, so then I go to the hospital.
Jesus, how big a mic pack was it?
No. So I go to the hospital, and I see the signs, and then there's like some security guy like talk to me, and I ignore them, and I just beeline it to the bathroom, and yeah, and so.
Wow.
Yep, basically we took care of business and had to throw away some things, and then I had to do the walk of shame, and when I got back to the tour bus, the thing finally opened. So then we took a shower, and just that whole day I just sat in shame.
No one knew.
No, there was no way I would tell them. Are you kidding? They would hold it over me for life. I ended up telling them eventually about the story.
Yeah.
But it was just too frustrating. I've never felt so vulnerable in my life.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell anyone that
Mother
story
Nature.
if I were you.
Yeah, don't air this.
Anyway,
that's my most embarrassing story.
Seems like a good place to end.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Alexis, thank you very much. I believe we will do some Patreon stuff up just for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Love.
Answer some questionos.
Love.
I'm sure the Patreon peeps will love. But if you did enjoy, make sure, and if you did enjoy and you're watching, make sure you like and subscribe, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating, download us, listen to us on the go. If you like Alexis, go check her stuff out, yeah? She makes TikToks, she does Instagram, she's also pretty good at dancing. So if you're a dancing fan, vote for us, please, I appreciate it. But until then, Alexis, I didn't even say we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time, but until then, Alexis, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Georgie.
I'll see you every day until December, hopefully.
Can't wait.